post price appreciation. Highly recommend you get in there now before we lock it down. Val, he says, Mr. Jake, if XRP is designed for cross-border payment transactions, I attempted to transfer XRP to USD to European exchange from Kraken and Tangem, but was unsuccessful. Please explain the process and why. Not sure what your issue was. So the way that this works is the value will flow through XRP on the network. It has a decentralized exchange on the network, so any issued assets on the XRPL and side chains would be facilitated through the settlement of XRP. So what that means is the DEX will route it. So if the other counterparty wants something else on the other side of the transaction, let's say, you're exchanging USD to euros, okay, and you want to send a payment that lands in another country in that currency. Today, banks have to lock up money with whatever counterparty bank they trust in Nostro Vostro accounts in order to be able to facilitate that transfer. So they lose a lot of money, and that's why they charge high fees for wires. And it takes a while to settle over there. With this, they would exchange it for XRP, send the XRP on the network, it would settle in the other bank, and then they would exchange it immediately for euros or whatever else they were, wanting on the other side of that transaction. And that's how this works if you use the DEX in order to be able to, facilitate the transfer. You tried to, I don't know if you tried to do this through, you said Tangem and Kraken. I'd have to really look at the process that you tried to elect and what you tried to do in order to facilitate that. Just sending XRP from one exchange to another, it normally settles in 2 to 5 seconds. Sometimes it takes a little longer for them to fund your account because you go into a pooled wallet and then they have to allocate it to your, specific account that you have with them, similar to like a routing number and an account number. Works the same way. With cold wallets, it's not like that. It's almost instant settlement, and you don't list a tag in the memo line when you're sending that payment because it's just direct wallet to wallet. You basically have your own routing number on the XRPL if you have your own wallet address in a cold wallet, is basically what that means. So again, not sure how you tried to facilitate that or what the issue was, but that's the way that it's supposed to work and how the banks and Ripple will use it. And R3. Legend. What's up, dude? He says OCC was required to publish guidance by the 18th. What happened? So that's their statutory deadline. There are really no rough effects or consequences for them if they don't meet the deadline. Unfortunately, I think